haunted story time where the stories are true, but the characters are fans, family, and members. So on my replay game, please don't forget to close the door. And if you would like to send tips, please send your tips through Super Thanks, which is at the bottom of the video, right below this video. It has a heart with a dollar sign in it. That's how you send your super tips, your tips to Auntie through replay game. So you'll know that. And I just want to welcome everybody in. Please go over and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell to turn on notifications, all your notifications for this channel. So you won't miss anything and you won't be hollering about, I didn't get notified. Because if you ain't got all your settings set up, you ain't going to get the notification. So welcome. Now let me go speak to everybody personally. Hold on, let me wait real quick. All righty. Hey, Nina. Hey, Suki. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Trucker. I hope you are being safe, Trucker. Hey, Lavonia. Hey, Miss D. Hey, Rolling Out of My Shoes TV. Hey, India. Welcome back, love. Hey, Tay Tay. Hey, Chastain. Hey, Val. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, let's see. Hey, Deja and Keisha. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Roxana. Hey, Regina. Thank you, Marcus. Now, game over already because you know it's going to be good. Hey, Ryan. You stuck in traffic. Okay, so just listen to me, trucker. Don't be trying to watch. Just listen. Want you to be safe. You need to make it safely. Hey, Aaliyah. Hey, you guys. Come on in. Hey, sweetie. You so silly. So I hate cousin and our guest Chastain too. Okay. Yeah, so y'all come on in and get prepared for story time. Auntie got 3 good stories for y'all today. 3 good stories. We had enough tippers on last week to make sure y'all got 3 good stories today. Hey, KK. Yes. Hey, KK. Okay, let me check. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Chastain. Chastain is that biggest tipper with $20 already, just to let y'all know. So here we go. Thank you, Marcus. Moderators, make sure y'all, okay, make sure y'all on top of y'all game. So thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Parnesia. Thank you, Chastain. So here are the rules, guys. I'm going to be telling 3 stories tonight with a lot of your family members in there. I do take my tips through Cash App as well as YouTube. My Cash App will be pinned at the top so that you guys can find it when you would like to send tips for the story while I'm telling stories. Also, any tip over $10 will automatically get you put in a story time. And we're also doing biggest tipper. Biggest tipper means if you have the biggest tip of the night, you will be put in 3 back-to-back story times. Thank you, Nino. So I pinned my Cash App at the top so you guys can locate it and see it and everything. And we're about to get ready to start story time in like 3 minutes. So I'm giving y'all time to hurry up and get everything you need to get together. Y'all better tip y'all auntie for these stories tonight. So I'm giving y'all time to come out the bathroom, hurry up, get your little minutes on the microwave, get your drinks, pull your wine up, get everything you need, get it together because we're about to get ready to start in 3 minutes. Market, Trucker, we ain't worried about you, Trucker. You in traffic. Y'all, we understand. So we ain't worried about you. You in traffic. You ain't going nowhere. You can't go bathroom breaks. You probably got a water bottle. You can get a water bottle drink. That's about it. That's about it in traffic. You can't do no more. All right, guys. We got to get ready to start. So hurry up, get everything together. I got 3 awesome stories for y'all tonight. All right, man. 3 amazing stories tonight. So all tippers that are tipping Auntie tonight will be put in Thursday story time. I'm trying to use up everybody that I have so far. So you'll be put in Thursday story time. Hey, Gemini. I hope you're feeling better today, love. Yes. So story time is about to get crunk. It's about to get crunk, y'all. Oh my goodness. Well, while we wait, we got like 2 minutes. I'm trying to make this story kind of fast. So 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes to make this story. Okay. So it's a little pre-story. That was pre-story, like pre-com. Pre-story is pre-story. Okay. So, y'all, on last night. On last night, I was in the house. And y'all know I've been asking y'all to look at the video about the fucking, portal opening up across the street from my house, right? So last night, I'm in the house just chilling. Everybody in bed. I stay up late because I be on my late shit. So I'm in bed. I'm just chilling. And I heard something that it the way it sounded, it was like, and then my ears popped like hard as shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why is my ears popping? Ears popped so hard, it woke up. Like, why the hell? He was in a dead sleep and he woke up like, why the fuck is my ears popping like we in an elevator or something? I'm like, I don't know. So my instinct is to get up and walk around and see what the hell is going on. So I get up, I walk around the house. I don't see nobody, see nothing going on in the house or nothing like that. I open up the door, I look outside, you know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody outside and nothing like that. Go into the kitchen. I'm looking all over the house and I can't find shit. I go into Toots' room to check on her. She's in the bed. She's sweet. Everything good. I hear the sound again. The fuck? So I go over to her window and I pull her little blinds open so I can see. And y'all, this bright ass light, like up my street, like right up my fucking street. It was out of my camera's view. It pissed me off because it was out of my camera's view. But right up the street, it was like this bright ass light, y'all. It was so bright, it looked daytime outside. That's how bright that shit was. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then after the bright light just goes away, it's like 3 people just walking down the street from that direction. Out of nowhere, just walking down the street. Down towards the circle where we live in. And I'm watching these motherfuckers like, these motherfuckers just get like transported here. Like, what the fuck just happened? Because it was like this bright light and instantly these 3 motherfuckers just started walking from where the light came from. So, I'm on my 227 shit. I'm nosy as fuck. I'm in the goddamn blinds. I'm looking to see what's going on. Y'all, these folk walk down to the goddamn, in the center of the circle where the house is at. And they just like, in one motion together, they all like turn towards the house, like in ROTC when they be trying to do the little steps and shit. That's how they was moving. It was just like, and it circled all 3 of them together, looking at every house in this circle. And they turn around and they walk back up the fucking street. They didn't knock on nobody's door or nothing. They just talking around, walk back up the street, y'all. And the bright light happened again. Boom! This time I'm like, I'm gonna see what the fuck it is. I rush outside. I run up the street. The 3 people are gone. Nowhere to be found. Nothing. There, nowhere to be fucking found. Nothing. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Why did they come look at the houses? Like, where did they go? It was so creepy. I was like, what the fuck? Like, now I done set my Ring camera to extra sensitive. I'm talking about if a lightning bug flash in my front yard, they got their camera gonna catch it. I got my shit set to extra sensitive. I don't know who the fuck these jokers was. Y'all, they didn't come down here and knock on nobody's door like they knew anybody down here. Nothing. They just stood and they all like, until they got back to the first house they originally was looking at. And they turned and they walked back up the street and then poof, and then they had just gone. I said, you know what? I love my house, but it seems like it's about time to move. It's about time to move, y'all. It's about time to move. This shit is getting crazy. I don't want to wake up in space. This shit is getting crazy. But we're about to get ready to start story time, so I hope you got everything together. Hope you got all your little stuff. I ain't gonna go through naming that shit because I go through naming it all the time when I get on here, so I'm not gonna name it again. But I am gonna tell y'all to close the damn door like I always have to do. You would think people would just know. Close the door, 30 y'all in here, 18 thumbs. The math ain't mathing. Come on, close the door. Close the door. Now, if you're new to my page, you don't know what I mean when I say close the door. That means thumbs up the live. So, can I please get you guys 2 thumbs up the live? And if you are ready to do this shit with these stores, give me a thumb in the chat. So, give me a thumbs up of the live. You can see me. You can hear me. You ain't having no technical issues. Give me a thumbs up of the live. If you are ready, you got all your snacks, your cakes, your pies, everything you need for story time, put a thumb in the chat. I need 2 thumbs for everybody. It ain't much to ask for. 2 thumbs for everybody. I don't know what the hell they did, Chastain. I was just like, that shit weirded me out. I was up all night, like, watching all my cameras like I wish a motherfucker would warp in my backyard. I'm gonna beat the sleeves off that motherfucker. I ain't even lying. Don't come to this house. Don't come to this house. Come on, y'all. Thumbs up the live. Give it a thumb. Let me know you ready. Let me know you ready. Let me know you ready. Okay, Gemini. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be careful, Gemini. I ain't the type to be kidnapped easily. I fight back. All right, guys. Here we go. Hey, Peasy baby. You are just in time, boo, because I was going to get ready to start this story time. Moderators, anybody show up late? Oh, your auntie or what? A doctor's excuse, a late note, something along those lines. Hey, Jessica, you pulled up just in time. All right. From getting okay. All right, I got you, Peasy. You on top of it here. All right, here we go. We're about to get ready to start this story time. Our first story has Crystal, Zane, and Carolyn. Crystal, Zane, and Carolyn. And based on looking at the names of the comments that came through, I don't see neither one of them in my class. Not neither one of them here today. So I'm assuming these hoes sick with COVID 2027. So moderators, if they show up, just let them know their ass is late as hell, and I'm calling their parents. I'm gonna let them know that I seen them on their knees in the girls' bathroom. They eating pussy when they supposed to be in class. That's gonna be the story. That's gonna be the lie I'm gonna tell their parents. Yep, that's the lie I'm gonna tell their parents. All right, guys. See, Gemini, I told y'all. Y'all so fucking hard-headed. Man, I love y'all, but y'all so goddamn hard-headed. Listen. All right, I ain't gonna say this shit but one more time. And it's gonna be the last time I fucking say it. I ain't gonna say it no more after this. Gemini, you hard-headed as fuck. I repeated myself 1,000 fucking times when I said it, but I guess your hard-headed and don't like to listen. So, for anybody that downloaded that fucking ghost app I told y'all about, remember Auntie told y'all about that ghost app? See what I'm saying? Remember when I told y'all about that ghost app on Halloween? I told y'all do some ghost hunting of your own. Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember how many times I told y'all motherfuckers not to do that shit in your house? You remember that? Do y'all remember when I told y'all not to do that shit in y'all house? Remember that, right? Right? But of course, you got a couple hard-headed ass kids that don't like to fucking listen. Gemini being one of those. Now here she is in the comments out about, see, I used the ghost app in my house and been sick ever since. I told y'all hard-headed ass, do not use that shit in your house. Fucking listening, man. God damn, it's free to listen. It's free. I ain't charged. It's free to listen. Oh my goodness. Okay. Gemini, I'm gonna leave for you to go ahead and get you some fucking sage. And you need to sage yourself, man. You tripping. I told y'all not to do this shit in your house, man. I don't never like to listen. When some shit pop out, auntie, don't auntie me. You better sage your little black ass up, because I told you. Hard head make a soft ass every time. Don't listen. Now look. Oh my goodness. Nigga, y'all being molested by ghosts because you did that shit. You know what? You asked for it, Gemini. If I was looking at this shit on a movie and I saw you do all that shit and all of a sudden then your family feeling all this shit, you know what I would be saying? Everybody already know what I would be saying. I ain't gotta say it. Everybody already know. Tell that girl keep her leg closed and stay covered before she fuck around and be having twins. And one of them ain't gonna even be able to manifest in her fucking life. But yeah, hey. All right. So here we go. Crystal, Zane, and Carolyn. Y'all probably on the replay game, so I hope you ladies enjoy your story. Like to hear it, here we go. So Crystal, Zane, and Carolyn are all friends. Crystal has her own spot, and Carolyn and Zane came to visit her to hang out. Well, they get over there to where she is. They catch a plane, they get to her. And when they get to her, when they get ready to leave, Zane and Carolyn both test positive for COVID. So they're not allowed to leave. They got to quarantine. So, of course, Crystal being the only person that they know in town, they had to quarantine with Crystal. Which Crystal had no problem with because it's a homegirl, so it's fine. You know what I'm saying? So, the first couple of days was fine. They laid up and, chilled and shit, stayed in the house. But that third day, when the night fell, shit got a little weird. So that night, the first thing that happened that night, something happened in the middle of the night. That morning when they got up, they went into the kitchen. All the kitchen cabinets, and all the kitchen drawers were open. Now they all look at each other and they question each other. Did you open that shit? No, I ain't open that shit. Did you open that shit? No, I ain't open it. They couldn't figure out who the fuck opened the cabinets and shit. They never did figure out who did shit or who opened the cabinets. They were just like, whatever, maybe we did it or whatever. They walked around the house, made sure all the windows and doors were still locked and everything was still locked. So nobody came in just to goddamn go through your cabinets and drawers. So they just closed everything. They was like, fine. That afternoon, Crystal gets up to go get her some coffee. She had been drinking coffee all morning, decided she wanted another cup. So she gets up, she goes to get her a cup of coffee. Then she goes to the kitchen, she makes a fresh pot, she pulls her coffee up, she gets the creamer, she pulls the creamer in, put the creamer back in the refrigerator, she turns around, the coffee cup is gone. She's looking around the kitchen like, where the fuck did it go? All of a sudden you hear Zane scream, ah! She runs in there with Zane, and Zane is covered in coffee. She's like, it's burning, it's burning, it's burning. Carolyn got a towel trying to put over her neck. She's like, why the fuck would you put your coffee right there where you can follow me? And Crystal's in shock. Crystal's like, I didn't even bring the damn coffee out of the kitchen. Like, I don't. But clearly it's Crystal's mug on the floor. So it was Crystal's coffee. And Zane is going off. She's like, bitch, you don't burn my fucking neck. You could have put that shit over there where you sat. Why you bring that shit over here? She was pissed off. So, Crystal called 911, and because hospitals were packed from COVID patients, they just came out and treated her. So they treated her with like some burn type shit on her neck, told her, put cool compressions on and shit like that. Okay, cool. And they let them go. They went on level. Okay. So they in the house and they arguing about this shit, like going off about it. Zane is snapping. Crystal is swearing. I never put the fucking coffee in there. I was looking for the coffee. I never put my coffee in here. I never did that. But Zane didn't believe that shit. Zane like, bitch, so you saying the coffee got legs, grew, walked over here and fucking jumped on me? Like, no, that's not what happened. And she's like, I swear to God, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. All right, whatever. So the next day, Carolyn wakes up. She gets up, she sits up, she sees Zane in her closet, going through her clothes. So she instantly tells Zane, bitch, you're not wearing none of my shit, so you might as well get out the closet. You're not wearing nothing, you're not borrowing nothing. She getting up out the bed, walking on to the bathroom. You're not borrowing nothing. Don't ask, get out my fucking closet. I ain't playing, Zane. And when she say that, the fucking bathroom door snatches open and Zane got a toothbrush in her mouth like, what? Bitch, your style is bullshit. I would never, bitch, I only want to bury your fucking clothes. I don't like your style. I want your shit. And Carolyn is looking at Zane. She just screamed. Ah! She ran back into her room. And Zane like, what the fuck? Crystal looking at you. Come on. So they ran in the room behind her. They look at Carolyn just standing at the fucking closet, looking in the closet. They're like, what the fuck wrong with you? She was like, Zane was just in my closet, fumbling with clothes. Zane was like, bitch, I told you. Your style is bullshit. I wouldn't be caught dead in your shit. And Zane walked back out the room, went in the bathroom, kept brushing her teeth. Crystal like, maybe you was sleeping. Maybe you went all the way woke. You know what I'm saying? And she looks at Crystal like, bitch, I'm all the way woke, right now, right? And I see you, right? In the same way I saw Zane. And Crystal like, girl, you tripping. Maybe you just went all the way woke. And Crystal walked out the room. Carolyn like, this is bullshit. I know what the fuck I saw. And leave her. Okay. So, Carol, like, whatever. They get up. Carol, like, whatever. So, Carol and Zane were like, shit, since they the one that tested positive, they were going to the store to get some shit, you know what I'm saying? To help with the little symptoms and stuff that they had because they needed to get back home. Like, I need to get rid of this shit because I need to get home. So, they go to the store and they pick up some shit and they come back. Crystal's standing in the kitchen. Her back turned to the like doorway of the kitchen. So they can't see her face, all they see is her back. But she's standing in the kitchen. She's not moving, she's just standing there, like right by the sink. She's not moving, she's just standing there. And they like, hey Crystal, we back. Can you bring us a cup of ice out of there? She don't move. So Zane and Karen are looking at each other like, fuck wrong with her? Crystal, can you bring us a cup of ice out of the kitchen so we can pour this wine? Crystal. She still don't move, she's just standing there with her back turned. Karen like, that's your fucking friend. Oh, bitch, that's your friend. Stop acting like that. Don't be dumb my ass up on me when she fucking up. Nah, that's your friend. So Zane like, Crystal, can you get some ice, please? And when she said that, Crystal head turned and her eyes, the black of her eyes damn near took up the whole fucking eye. Like you couldn't even see the whites in her fucking eyes. They were just black. And the pupils looked so big, spread out over her fucking eyes. They thought her eyes was black. She looked back at them and she just started to growl. And she runs. And Zane's like, what the fuck? Her and Carolyn both take off running. They run in two different directions. She chasing their ass. When she catch one of them, she is beating them, like hitting them all in the head, face, whatever. They knock her ass off and run to another part. She chased them. This shit goes on for about a good 5 minutes until they are able to push her ass in the bathroom and hold the door closed. And she's just like, not even trying to open the door. She's beating on the door like she didn't know it was a fucking doorknob or something. She's just beating on the door, growling. She ain't talking. She ain't screaming. She just growling, beating on the door and shit. Zane like, Carolyn, pack my stuff, get my stuff, get your stuff, hurry up, we need to get out of here. So Carolyn's trying to hurry up and get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Zane is holding the door closed. Crystal is, she's still like beating on the door, all this shit, growling loud as fuck. Carolyn like, I got your stuff here. Carolyn hand her stuff. She like, I'm finna get ready to let this fucking door go. When I let the door go, you know she gonna run out and she gonna attack us. So we gotta make it out the door fast as shit. So Carolyn like, bet, I'm ready. She's like, you ready? I'm ready. Let's fucking go. I already took the bag to the front. I put everything outside. Come on, let's just go. And they was like, go. And Zane let the bathroom door go, and she takes off, and it's like Crystal come flying out this fucking bathroom. Her hands is bleeding from beating on the fucking door, and she's still growling like, and Carolyn and Zane is running to the damn door as fast as they can. They get to the door, and Crystal grabs Carolyn, and Carolyn was just like, time to go to work. She turned around and two-piece her head real quick. Until like Crystal had just hit the floor, she was laid out. Girl, let's go. They closed the door, grabbed their shit, went to the store, got ice, kept it in their mouth, on the ride to the motherfucking airport, rubbed it all on their face, and by the time it was time to do their goddamn screening for them temperatures, no bitches passed. No fevers, no nothing. They dropped their ass on the plane. I'm talking about as soon as possible. Got the fuck up out of there. We ain't staying no longer. They got the hell up out of there, honey, and went to their prospective states. When they got there, they called each other, let them know I made it home, bitch. What you think happened to Crystal? I don't know. I ain't talked to her. You talked to her? Hell no, I wasn't calling her. I don't know what the fuck going on. So they decided to call Crystal a three-way. And Crystal answered, hello? They're like, you good? She like, y'all so fucking rude. How y'all just gonna leave while I'm asleep? And they like, what? She like, yes, how the fuck y'all just gonna leave while I'm asleep? Y'all need to tell a bitch bye. Thank you for letting me be here during quarantine. Y'all ain't say shit. Y'all just gonna leave while a bitch is asleep. And they like, bitch, you were not asleep. You attacked us. She started laughing. She like, y'all play too fucking much. She like, here I am thinking my besties in the goddamn house. I wake up in my bed and y'all ain't nowhere to be fucking found. Y'all shit gone and everything. And they had to tell her what happened. She had no memory of this shit. She said she remembered them going to the store and she decided to lay down and wait on them to get back. Anything after that, she had no fucking memory of. Like none whatsoever. She don't even remember putting herself in the bed. Bitch woke up with dry blood on her fucking face and didn't even know where it came from. She had no memory of that shit. She just knew her face was sore and swole the fuck up. She didn't know what happened. She thought maybe somebody came in and beat her ass after they left or something. And they had to tell her what the fuck happened. And Crystal was like, y'all lying. Like, no, like, yes, you did, bitch. You tried to kill us. You was attacking us in that fucking house. Y'all lying. Okay, Zane said you think we lying. Go look at your bathroom door. Go look on the inside of your bathroom door. So she like, what's wrong with my bathroom door? She like, it's nothing wrong. I'm looking at the door right now. She like, where you at looking at the door? I'm in the hallway. I'm looking at the door. Like, bitch, go on the inside and close the damn door. Crystal goes on the inside and closes the door. She's like, what the fuck happened to my door? They're like, you did that to the goddamn door. You was trying to get out to fucking kill us. We had to lock your ass in there just to get our shit and get out. And Crystal like, y'all for real? And they like, hell yeah, bitch, we for real. We left because you tried to attack us. And she just like had no idea. She was crying. She was very fucking apologetic. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I don't know what's going on. I didn't know. Crystal was a workaholic. Crystal had never really spent 24 full hours in her motherfucking apartment before COVID hit because she was always at work. So she never noticed if it was weird shit may have been going on in her house. None of that. None of that. But after that situation with, them telling her what happened and everything, she, even though they her friends, you know what I'm saying, and she believed them, she still didn't believe them. So she decided to use her phone to do like a time lapse recording of herself, you know what I'm saying, in her house, and her room and shit, recording herself sleeping. That's what she did. So she recorded herself sleeping. She calls Zane and Carolyn probably like a month later and told them she moved out of their fucking apartment. They asked her why did she move. She said because what she recorded scared her so fucking bad that she didn't want to be there no more. So they asked her what the fuck happened on the recording. She said she recorded herself sleeping. She said she could see the clock. She made sure she put the clock behind her so she could always keep an eye on what time it was when she, through this time lapse video. She said she could see that she was sleeping. She said around like 1:30, 2 o'clock, her eyes just opened. She didn't move and adjust up. Her eyes just opened wide up, just like that. She said she got up, she grabbed the phone, she recorded herself, feeling on herself, touching on herself, looking like she was enjoying it. Her voice sounded like a man's voice. And she recorded herself doing all of this shit. Like whatever the fuck was in that house, wanted her to know what the fuck was going on. She recorded herself touching on herself. She recorded herself eating raw ground beef out of the fucking refrigerator. All of this shit. But when she woke up that morning, she had no memory of doing the shit. The phone was sat back down where it was. All she knew was she got up, she was nauseous. She threw up so much fucking red meat, she did not even know where it came from. She went into her kitchen and she looked at her kitchen. Her freezer was wide open and her refrigerator was wide open, and all the meat that was thawed out in the fucking refrigerator freezer, she ate raw. So we talking about like 2 packs of ground beef, maybe a pack of chicken. She ate all that shit straight out the pack, raw, had no memory of doing that shit. She had to go to the hospital. Bitch had salmonella poisoning, all kind of shit happened to her after that. When she seen that video and saw that this shit was like doing it to her, she had no control. She didn't remember that shit. She said it was time to go. She said it was time to get the fuck on. She said she packed up her stuff and she moved out of that fucking apartment. Ever since she moved out of the apartment, she had no more issues. She said when she moved into her new apartment, she recorded herself a week straight. Recorded herself sleeping a week straight. She said she never moved. She never woke up. She never got up. She never slept, walked. She never did anything like that. And she was like, that shit was done. And it never happened to her again. She don't know what happened to the apartment. If anybody else moved in, they had problems. She don't know. All she know was that was enough for her to get the fuck on because Crystal was a vegetarian. So it made no sense for this girl to be eating meat, much less raw fucking meat. So that alone was enough for her. Like, no. She was like, because if this shit was able to do this, it could make me do anything. And she didn't like not having control of the situation. So she moved out. And they told her, they apologized for whooping her ass before they left and everything. And they let her know, it won't happen again as long as she don't flip the fuck out like she did. So they still friends to this day. They still visit each other, but nothing like that has ever happened again since they've been around each other and she moved out of the apartment. So that was you guys' first story. This is your brief intermission where you can go to the bathroom, get your son a drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie for these fire-ass stories, and meet me back here in 3 minutes for the second story of the night. Chastain, why you put that comment like he was shoving dick down her throat? Somebody the spirit said, oh, like you gonna eat this meat. He wasn't shoving dick down her throat. It was just a little ground beef and packs of chicken, but it wasn't a little eat the meat anime. Why y'all talking like the ghost of shoving dick down her mouth? It wasn't dick, people. It wasn't. It was ground beef, raw chicken. It wasn't dick. Eat this meat like God damn. Aggressive ass meat feeding ass people. Oh my goodness. Thank you, reality. Thank you, Chastain. Chastain is at the biggest tipper so far, y'all. Just to let y'all know. Come on with them tips. Don't act like these stories ain't good. Don't act like these fucking stories ain't good. Tip your auntie. So don't act like they won't. I'm just saying, y'all aggressive as fuck. Eat the meat anime. Like, damn, get your dick all out my face, bruh. Shoving that meat all down my throat. But now y'all talking. I swear if I came in on the ass end of this conversation, I would have never known y'all was talking about like real meat. I would have swore it was some dick involved in that conversation. I'm just saying. Right, we know about not eat the meat. Yes, eat the meat. These motherfuckers aggressive as fuck. Like, bitch, damn, cook it first. I swear I eat it, cook it first. I didn't get no notification. I'm late. Hey, everyone. Yes, Nicole, you are late. You owe your auntie a doctor's excuse and everything, but you will just in time for your story to come up next. So, y'all better go over there and tip y'all auntie for these stories. Don't act like these ain't fine-ass true stories. I'm giving y'all old points. Y'all got one more minute. I'm finna give y'all a second, so hurry up, go on and piss, shake it, zip, flip, flush, wash your hands, get your ass on back in here so we can start the next story. Aggressive ass meat shoving people eat the meat like, God damn, y'all worse than artists. We got the meat, damn. I'm glad I know where the fuck to find the meats when I'm looking for it. This is crazy. Oh, scared the shit out of me. Like, damn, eat the meat out of me. Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. Like, God damn, all aggressive meat people. Shit. All right, guys. Woo. Y'all wipe off some of that aggression towards that ground beef. That shit was uncalled for totally. All right, guys, we're about to get ready to start this second story. If you guys are ready, go ahead and give me those thumbs. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. I would greatly appreciate if y'all would thumbs up the live. The door is still open. So y'all story get interrupted by some raggedy ass bitch saying, I sell pussy over on this website. It'll be all y'all folks for not closing the damn door and allowing the hoe in the room. So don't get mad at me. Just saying. Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. And I start seeing all the goddamn messages. I got the sex and the flex. Hit me up on this website. It's because y'all left the damn door open. Y'all motherfuckers moved the rock and left the gate open for them weird ass people to come into the goddamn chat. Okay. Somebody like you ain't gonna eat this meat anime. I told y'all. Just fucking aggressive. Oh. All right, guys, we're about to get ready to start this second story of the motherfucking night. If you guys are ready for the second story, like to hear it, here it goes. Our second story has, this is a four people, y'all. Our second story has Evelyn, Nicole, Sweet Tea, and Regina. Evelyn, Nicole, Sweet Tea, and Regina. Are you ladies in class? If not, I'm calling your mom and I'm telling you was fucking in the butt in the girl's bathroom. Don't look like that. Don't look like that, because that's exactly what I'm going to tell you. That's exactly what I'm going to tell your parents. Evelyn, okay, so you not the booty hump wrangler, you good. Chastain, you ain't the booty hump wrangler, you good. Nicole, Sweet Tea, which one of y'all motherfuckers are the booty wrangler? Come on now. Pure evil. Nicole is here, so Nicole ain't the booty wrangler. It must be Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea, are you the booty wrangler? I think Sweet Tea the booty wrangler.
Y'all, guess what? I choked on some gummies today because my friend gave me gummies. And tell me why. I not like that.
Pause. I'm gonna pause this whole story.
It was
pause.
It was the one
pause. You know about pause. I'm gonna pause this whole story. Give me your hand, because you earned this ass whooping.
No, it's the one you know that you know can do no harm.
Move. You earned this ass.
I didn't eat all
day. Girl, move. Who fuck that is? George, you didn't eat. You chose not to eat. No, you chose.
They have Ninja Turtle food up there.
But you had a choice. You took it.
All right, now, when I would have had a heart attack from that Ninja Turtle food up there.
Your insurance would have covered it. Move your goddamn hand. Would you move them gummy bears did not fill you up. Move your hand. Move your hand. Move your hand. You earned this ass whooping. Move your hand.
I didn't earn it.
Move that fall. I'm gonna take the fall to move your hand. Put your hand down. I'm gonna call you daddy. But put your damn hand down. You know,
Mama,
now take candy
ow.
from these
No,
damn
no,
children.
you
know I told you 1,000 times not to take candy from damn children.
You know this one. This is the good one. The one that would never do nothing like that.
Y'all already know the little incident my child had.
I was starving. I didn't eat breakfast. I didn't eat lunch. And then
Exactly, Kay. Exactly, Kay. Auntie said don't take nothing from no more after the last time. After your ass ended up in the emergency room.
Now I would have ended up in the emergency room because of starvation. I would have passed out. I'm gonna just laugh at y'all.
Okay, well we'll laugh with your
No,
ass.
y'all got no reason to be laughing because this is my I told you so moment.
No, it ain't. Cause see, you'll be alive. You'll be alive and starving. You'll be alive and starving. You smell food.
If she bought it from home.
I don't care.
Out the vending machine.
I don't give a damn if you watch the candy maker make it and give it to her. You ain't allowed to eat that shit, and you know it. You know it.
Y'all,
You ain't gonna learn.
if I die from her, y'all know she's starving me, right?
Little her sugar was low. Her sugar.
Yes, it was low.
Give her
It was low. I'm over here like,
if you've been a part of my family
for over a year now.
for way over a year now, then you already know what happened to it. And the last candy situation she got from a friend. So you will understand why she just had to get that ass whooping in front of y'all. You can understand now. Look, don't take no candy from no one. Even the family saying it. No, ain't no dying for starvation. Because last night when you didn't eat all your food, I told you put that food in the bowl. You can take it to school with you and warm it up and eat it. You decided not to do it. You decided not to do it. Girl, you had way more than that. You never really eat that. No, you didn't take no food to school with you, so you earned that. You had choices. See, that's what y'all kids don't realize. Y'all had choices. You had a choice. You chose to not eat your school lunch. You chose to put that gummy bear in your goddamn mouth. Next gummy bear.
Abuse! Y'all!
Guess what? The next piece of candy you come in and tell me you ate from a kid, ain't gonna be no abuse. They gonna all wear black dresses at the next live, because we gonna be at your fucking funeral. You better be glad I ain't told your daddy. I could go in there and tell your daddy.
I'm gonna start starving now.
No, you can start taking food to school.
I'm talking about eat up all my dinner, then what am I gonna bring?
Calm down.
I just got attacked on live and you want me to calm down.
Calm down. Pump your brakes.
What should I bring?
I'll find you something. Go on in your room.
They're out of the question.
Okay. Okay, guys, so I'm sorry. I'm back. I had to be mama real quick, but now I'm back to silly ass auntie. All right, so Sweet Tea showed up. Okay, she showed up. Okay, so Sweet Tea good. I guess you ain't the booty wrangler either. We'll find out who is the next time. All right, guys, so here we go. Our second story of the night, like I said, has Evelyn, Nicole, Sweet Tea, and Regina. All righty, like to hear. Here we go. Now, Evelyn, Nicole, Sweet Tea, and Regina are all flight attendants. Okay, they do international flights. They don't really do domestic. You know what I'm saying? They don't really do from Atlanta to Texas. They more of Atlanta to fucking Aruba type shit. You know what I'm saying? They out there. They go on the international flights. So this particular day, all four of them was called on this flight to China. So they get on the flight, and of course, when they get on the flight, everybody's like standing at the front, you know, welcome, you know, showing them where their seats are and everything. And the way they decided to do this was, let me make sure I put this right. The way they decided to do this was, Evelyn and Nicole worked the back, and Sweet Tea and Regina worked the front of the cabin because the plane was so long, so they split it in half, and half of them work, you know, two on work the front, two on work back. Now, everybody get on the plane and everything, they close the door, they get done with their little announcements about how your seat can turn into a flotation device, or if you got big ass titties, those can be turned into a flotation device. You know the little video they do while you're on the plane and shit. So when they get done with that video, time they get done, they turn it off and they say everything they can say, you know what I'm saying? The plane takes off, they get in the air, and there's a passenger in the back off the rip complaining. We're gonna call him Ken. Okay? So off the rip, he's complaining. Oh, this is uncomfortable. This seat is uncomfortable, and it's making the other customers around him like, you know, pissed off. So they decided, because Brother Man's seat was on the borderline of the front and the back, they decided to give Evelyn and Regina, They decided to give Evan and Nicole that passenger since, they was back there working the back, so they give them to him. So they trying their best to accommodate this man with every fucking thing he want, you know what I'm saying? Ken ringing the bell, back to back. It's hot. It's hot. Okay, sir. Well, this is how you turn the air on for you. Can I get something to drink? Well, sir, we're not passing out beverages yet. I'm thirsty though. Like, he was just being a complete asshole. And everyone was standing up there and she was like, well, we're not passing out drinks yet. We pass out drinks and you can get something to drink. Well, can I get some hot peanuts? Sir, we're not passing out anything to eat right now. You know what? You women are useless creatures. Get out of my face. That's exactly what he said. Evan realigned herself and she walked away. She goes to the back. She tell Nicole, I'm about to beat the sleeves off this motherfucker, man. Like, he real rude. Next time he bring that fucking button, you won't have to deal with him because I can't. And before she even finished saying that, he rung the fucking button. Boom! Nicole, you better handle this shit. So Nicole goes up there, as sweet as she could be. Yes, sir, what can I get for you? I asked the last chick for some hot peanuts. Y'all ain't got no hot peanuts? Nicole says, sir, we're not allowed to pass out anything to eat right now. When the captain turned the light on, let us know, then we'll go ahead and bring you out some hot peanuts. Is that okay? Nah, that's not okay. I'm hungry now. When he gonna turn the light on? Sir, I have no idea when he's gonna turn the light on, but when he do, I'll make sure you get those hot peanuts. Is everything okay? Useless. Useless. Y'all just stupid and useless. Women are just stupid and useless. She fixed a little bow on her shirt, wiped her clothes down. She walked away with dignity. She got back there with Evan was. She said, I'm finna fuck him up. I'm about to throw his ass off this plane right now. Evan said, calm down, calm down. She picked up the phone. She called up front. Sweet Tea answered the phone. Hey, Sweet Tea, yeah, you know that motherfucker that's straddling the borderline between the front and the back of the cabin? We're going to need y'all to take him because we tried dealing with him, and this motherfucker here is, he's real fucking rude. So y'all have to deal with him. If y'all, y'all have to handle it. So Sweet Tea, like, he can't be that bad. We'll handle it then. Thank you. Hangs up the phone. Sweet Tea going through, checking. You need anything? You need anything? She get back over here. You need anything? I need some goddamn hot peanuts. Sweet Tea like, sir, that language is unnecessary. We'll be passing out hot peanuts and beverages in about 10 minutes. Is that okay with you? Nah, that ain't not okay with me. I'm thirsty. I've been thirsty since we got on the plane, since we boarded. Sweet Tea say under her breath, well, bitch, go drink some water out the bathroom. See, what the fuck is wrong with you? Sir, I do apologize, but we aren't allowed to pass out beverages or anything to eat until the pilot said it can't, until the captain said it can't. Why did you come back here and ask me if I needed anything then, if you couldn't help me? Sweet Tea just walks off. She goes up. Hey, okay, Regina, look. So, motherfucker in the back, he's real fucking irritating. He rude as shit. I'm gonna need you to deal with him. Okay, that's fine. So now they passing out beverages. They come back to us. She get back there where he is. And what would you like to drink, sir? I would like my food first. Sir, we're passing out beverages right now. And then when it's time to get the food, we'll bring out the dinner. No, I want my dinner now. I don't want my dinner later. I want it now. Sir, we're not passing out dinner right now. What type of beverage? I heard you say you was thirsty. What type of beverage did you want? What you got? You see what's on the card? I have Sprite. I have water. Let me get a beer. Sir, we're not serving alcohol on this flight. What the hell you mean you ain't serving alcohol on this flight? Y'all serve alcohol on every flight. She like, Sir, I'm gonna leave you here with this cup of water, and we'll talk to the captain about some alcohol. Okay? Is that okay with you? I guess you're a little useless. You ain't that useless, I guess. Can you hurry up with the dinner though? Yes, sir. Okay. She goes on to the front. She tells Sweet Tea, fuck that. I ain't doing this shit. Can we legally open this door and throw his ass out and close the door back? And Sweet Tea's laughing. She like, we can't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Then suddenly you hear doo doo. And they're like, damn. So they go, there's others, customers around him. One lady, she's like, he's being very rude and, he's kicking my seat. Can you tell him to stop? It's like, oh, excuse me, sir. The young lady said you're kicking her seat. Can you please stop kicking her seat? Well, how the hell am I supposed to get comfortable? You know what? Let me go use the bathroom. Maybe I'll go use the bathroom. Then everybody in here get themselves together. Because this don't make no damn sense. And he gets up and he storms off to the bathroom. Sweet Tea looked back up at the front. Regina, she like, so Regina come down, they all meet up at the back. Sweet Tea, Evan, Regina, Nicole, they all standing around like they ready to whoop somebody's ass out of school. Like, I'm gonna get him from the top, you get him from the bottom, you hit his ass in the midsection, we can fuck him up, we can do this. Evan like, no, we're not gonna do that. Like, look, this what we gonna do. If he come out the bathroom, he's still on this same old bullshit, we're gonna have to tell the pilot. He's gonna have to land the plane. We got to take this motherfucker off. I don't want to have to do that, but it look like we're gonna have to do. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, bet, one word. He said one word to me. I'm coming back. I'm calling your ass. I'm letting you know. Notify Cap. Drop the plane. Put his ass off. Calm down. I understand. All right, that's what's up. So they go. They go to the front and everything, and now dinner's about to come out. He bring the food, sit down on tray on his tray, and they go on. They didn't even ask what he wanted like they were doing to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Would you like this or this? They just sat a plate on his fucking desk, on his table, and walked the fuck off. He comes out of the bathroom. He sit down. He looks at the plate. He don't say shit. They go on and move about the plane. You know what I'm saying? Doing what they need to do. Sweet Tea come back there to collect the trash and everything like that. When they get to his desk, when they get to his seat, just sitting there. He ain't touched the food. All right. You done with this, sir? He just looked at her. He didn't even say that. Okay. She took the plate. She threw it in the tray. They move about, a little while longer, giving out beverages again. You want something to drink, sir? How about you still want that alcohol? He just looked at her. He didn't say shit. She set a cup of water on his table. They kept on moving about. And now, it's getting about 20 minutes before they land. Sweet Tea go back there with Evelyn and Nicole, and she like, I guess that motherfucker heard what you said. I guess he heard us in the bathroom because he ain't said a fucking word since he came out the bathroom. Evelyn like, good for him. Because if he'd said anything and they had to put his ass off, he'd have been stuck in whatever fucking city and state he was in because he wouldn't have been able to catch another flight. He'd have been on the do not fly list. I guess he know what the deal is. I guess he been through this rodeo before, so he already knew how far he pushed that shit. She like, good girl. This little 20 minutes finna be easy. Let's just go do what we gotta do so we can go on an Indian flight. All right. So those 20 minutes go, they land and everything, and everybody disembarking off the plane. Everybody getting their stuff. And at the front, Evelyn, Nicole, Sweet Tea, Regina standing up. Thank you. Come fly with us again. Thank you so much. Fly with us again. And the last person to get off was old boy. He walks up there. He ain't got no luggage. He just walks up there. And as he's getting ready to walk out the plane, they said, thank you so much for flying with us. Please fly again. Sweet Tea won't blow on her breath. Not really. He just looks at her. Don't say shit. Just walks off. He walk on out the plane. Oh my God, girl, I thought I was gonna whoop his ass. Like, oh my goodness. I'm so glad he gone. Sweet Tea, like, I'm so glad he gone, man. Everyone like, well, he ain't gonna be the first and he damn sure won't be the last. Nicole was like, I was about to break him all the way fucking down, man. Regina was like, bullshit, you gonna break that check down in the unemployment office because your ass gonna be fighting like hell. Everybody started laughing. Everyone like, well, let's just hurry up and do, get our stuff, do our little sweep of the cabin so we can leave, get some rest before we make the flight out. They're like, all right, bet. So everybody go get their stuff together. They doing the sweep, getting trash and shit like that. And Nicole goes to open the bathroom, clean the trash out the bathroom, and she screams, ah! Evelyn not like, what the fuck? Evelyn, Sweet Tea, Regina, they all come running back. What the fuck wrong with you? She opened the door, and Mr. Rude Passenger is in the bathroom on the toilet, slumped over, just like this. They like, what the fuck? Hell no. Instantly, Evelyn like, call 911. They get the ambulance out there. Ambulance go in, they check everything, and they come back and they say, brother man had a heart attack during the flight. He was cold pretty much during the flight. And they like, hell no, that man went to the bathroom, he came out, he sat here, you know what I'm saying? He was, they just like, that's not right. Because of course supervisors are showing up now. They like, why the fuck? What were y'all doing? The reason y'all didn't check on this customer, you know what I'm saying? This passenger in the middle of a flight, he in the bathroom for down there 3 hours and nobody fucking check on this man. Like, what the fuck were y'all doing? And of course, Evelyn, Nicole, and Regina tell them like, man, I'm telling y'all, This man was not, I'm telling you, this man walked off the flight. We seen him walk off the plane like this man was not in the bathroom. He was there with us. And the shit became a big argument, so big that the supervisor decided to reach out to the airport and ask that they see surveillance footage of the terminal because they claimed the man fucking left. So they do. They grant them permission to see it. They go to look at that shit. And sure as shit, it shows Brother Man walk out of that terminal. And I'm talking about like 3 steps out of that terminal. He vanished. In the he just vanished. It was thousands of people around him. And nobody saw this man just fucking vanish when he walked out the terminal. Supervisors couldn't believe it. Everybody was shook. Nobody could believe this shit. Everybody was like, how the fuck did we see this man walk off the fucking plane? Yeah, he was dead in the bathroom. Everybody was shook. None of them knew what to say. Nobody knew what to say, but they did know to tell them they better not say a fucking thing about what happened or what they saw. So it was hey Janaisa, and you late. It was just it was just something that weirdly happened. He just had a heart attack. But even customers on the plane, even other passengers said they saw this man like walking down the terminal behind them and everything. Even the supervisor saw the video of this man come out. So they couldn't really blame, Evelyn or Sweet Tea or Regina Nicole or say they neglected their passenger because everybody saw this motherfucker walk out. So they just weren't allowed to speak on it. But he pulled that shit off some type of way. I guess that's why Brother Man had nothing else to say when he came out. He didn't feel like himself, maybe. He didn't have shit else to say. So, yeah. They ended up catching a flight back, but they never had another ghost passenger that they had to deal with on another plane. So, that was your guys' second story. This is your brief intermission where you can go to the bathroom, get your son a drink, retwist your twisty, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie for these bomb-ass stories, and meet you back here in 3 minutes for the last story of the night. Thank you, Tay Tay. Thank you, Nicole. I hope you like the story, Nicole. Nicole, like, damn. Can you imagine? Y'all, I got other stories like that. I ain't want to just hit y'all with a bunch of stories like that tonight, but they kind of. But I got other stories like that that'll make your ass pucker to be like, wait a minute, no, I was clearly dealing with, I'm telling you, but some real hocus pocus, like vanilla type bullshit. Go to it, 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 go to it. So silly. I'm at work just stopping by on my hiding out break. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, love. Don't forget to close the door. Even though you're not staying, don't forget to close the door, please. Look on somebody, I'm with it. They were talking about throwing his ass off the plane. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with it. Put his ass.
Bermuda Triangle?
Girl. I got some stories about that too, honey. I ain't even made it to the stories yet. I said I was gonna do like the island type stories until like the summertime.
Oh, so it can hit hard.
Yeah, like the summertime.
Everybody like at Hawaii and Barbados and stuff, and then they get.
Thank you, Regina. Yes, girl, I got a few from Barbados though. Be like, hell no, that can't be true. Like, oh, honey. Thank you. Good night. There's so many stories. I'm gonna unpack and unload something. And they just keep pouring in. Okay, guys. So this is Toots last year in cheerleading, guys.
Yep.
She had her fun, but when it comes to stuff like that, some people can make a thing not fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go to an amusement park, but if you got some motherfuckers with you that's just doing shit to make it not fun, it ain't fun. No, Evelyn, I ain't get yours. Okay. Oh yeah, I got it at 8:06. You talking about that one, or did you send another one?
Y'all know them people that just when you go to the amusement park, they want to ride, they ride, and if you even suggest anything else, they get an attitude for it, make the entire time dreadful. Okay, yeah, I got that one,
Evelyn. Thank you, love. Yeah, well, that's how cheerleading happened for her. So she's going off a track next year.
It was honestly, I was so good at it too.
Yes. She's going off a track next year, y'all. So my baby's gonna be running.
She's gonna run into just track star.
I think it's a good thing because if anything like what happened shows up, she needs to be able to hold her own because Auntie ain't holding nobody. Y'all already know. Auntie ain't holding nobody.
Man, Bam gonna trip you. You know how Bam is.
Thank you, sweetie. Look. A whoop Chastain because she be bullying me. Stop bullying Sweet Tea Chastain. Gone to go. All right. Yeah, I said she gonna love track too because I ran track. My oldest ran track and she won't run track. So it's kind of like, I guess she done made it into like a family tradition because I did JROTC. My oldest daughter did JROTC and she's planning on doing it at some time too. So let's see who all got cash outs. Okay, so the cash out people is Janasia, Parnisa, Chastain, Reality, Jasmine, Evelyn, Tay, Nicole, and Sweet Tea. Evelyners, you finally made it to hey, yes, you made it. Welcome. Give me a hug. Close the door, please. If you're new to the live, you don't know what I mean when I say close the door. That means thumbs up the live to let you know that you are enjoying the environment that we are giving off in here. Okay, Marcus, that's what I'm talking about. We all ran track. Shit. If you lived in the hood, your ass better be fast at something. All righty, because the pit bulls didn't play around that bitch. Nobody ever put chains on their damn dogs in the hood. Just chase your ass from the bus stop back home to the bus stop every goddamn day. So you had to be fast. Okay, guys, we're about to get ready to start the last story of the night, y'all. The last of the Mohicans, the bomb, diggity, the coup de grace. This is it. This is the last one, okay? This is the last one. So be prepared to tip your auntie good for their last story because it's about to be the bomb. All right, y'all? Okay, so let me see. Do I have no thumbs? Everybody ready? Give me them thumbs. Let me know y'all ready for this story. Come on. Let's see. Cameras on the other side of your house too, so we can see. You know what? I was looking into that, but you know, I'm gonna have to do a lot. Cameras are high right now; they're expensive, and I don't have the money for it at this time. But when I do get the money for it, know that I will be adding more cameras to this house. If I can put a brick wall around this bitch, I would. So, okay, you got a Thursday? I don't know what that is, but you got a Thursday? How you get a Thursday? The jumping fences in the hood count as track. Hell yeah, hurdle jumping. Hell yeah, nigga, you know it. Shit, who didn't jump a fence or two? I knew how to jump a fence with one hand by 8 years old because of goddamn Rottweilers and people moved on loose in my neighborhood. All right, guys. The last of the Mohicans. Y'all ready to tip y'all auntie? Y'all can hear y'all auntie. Give them a thumb. Let me know you ready. Y'all ready? The last of the Mohicans, y'all. All right. So the last story has Miss D, Val, and Reality. Miss D, Val, and Reality. Are you ladies here? I see Miss D here. Val, Reality, are you ladies here? Val, Reality, roll call. Okay, Reality in the building. Val, if you hear, you better say something. You already know what kind of lies I'm calling to tell your parents. So you better say something, boo-boo. Oh, she's not here. Yes, I will be calling. Hey, August. You late. Miss D tried cutting class, but I stopped her. Thank you, sweet TC Miss D. You be trying to get out here and get fast, too. Luckily, your cousin stopped you from making the wrong decisions. All right, guys. Val is missing, so I'll call and lie on her later. But we're about to get ready to start this story time. This is the last story of the night, so tip your auntie. You hear me? Tip your auntie because you're going to like this story. Now, like to hear it. Here we go. Have you ever had a random text message from somebody you've never met before, a number you've never known, and clearly they call you by somebody else's name, like you may have had somebody else's number from back in the day. You ever had that happen to you? Ever had that happen to you? You know what I'm talking about? Like somebody texts you and they be like, "Hey Crystal, how you doing?" And you like, "I'm not Crystal, and I've had this number like 3 years." And you text the person and you be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you have the wrong number." They be like, "Oh, Crystal had this same number like 5 years ago, and I thought maybe she still had this same number." You had shit like that happen to you before? They tried to get me to skip. I said no. Okay, because I'm gonna tell your mama reality. I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her. I ain't gonna waste no time. Okay, so I see a couple of y'all done had that happen to y'all before. Well, if you've had that happen to you before, then listen up. Okay, so here's the story. Miss D in reality was like this. They had been best friends since they was 11 years old. They grew up together. They did everything together. They was homies. So, now they're at 21. They grown. They go out. They hang out. They go to the club. They do all this good little stuff. They think it's thieves at this point at 21. Well, one day, Miss D got a text message from a random number saying, "Hey, been a while. How have you been?" Now, Miss D replies back and say, "Who is this?" Okay. The person on the other side says, "You're not Tasia?" "I'm quite sure I text the wrong number. I'm Kim. Don't think we know each other. Sorry for bothering you." And of course, Miss D says, "No problem." The number replies back and say, "Thanks for understanding. It's nice to meet friendly people. Where are you from?" So Miss D replies back, "No problem, Queen. I'm from Georgia." And the courtship to the friendship began there. Okay. Now, D told reality about the conversation. "Hey, girl, this random number called me, text me, and we just been texting back and forth, but come to find out we got a lot of things in common. She seemed really cool, down to earth. I ain't really heard her voice, but, we just been texting back and forth, and it seemed really cool. She seemed like she really down." And reality was like, "Excuse me, bitch, I'm your best friend. Is this why I haven't been hearing from you like I'm supposed to?" And she like, "Bitch, don't be jealous. Goddamn, it's not that serious. Don't be jealous. I'm just telling you about somebody that texts me." "Whatever, bitch. You don't need to be texting these random fucking people. You don't know who the fuck that is. It could be some pedophile ass man in his grandmama's basement plotting to get your ass. Like, stop being so fucking friendly to people. When people text you that you don't fucking know, you don't respond. You ain't supposed to respond. You're supposed to start a fucking conversation." And Miss D was looking at that shit like reality just, being a jealous free. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "All right, whatever." Well, Miss D and Kim continues to text, like often, like hour-long texts, you know what I'm saying, going on and on for hours, just texting each other. Ain't nobody picked up the phone to call each other to hear each other's voice. We just texted, okay? So Miss Reality hadn't heard from Miss D in a while. She was wondering, like, what the fuck? Like, why haven't I heard from Miss D? Like, what is going on? So she tried calling. Miss D wouldn't answer. She would text. Miss D wouldn't respond. And reality felt like this is a little fucking thrown off because her friend ain't never been like this in all the fucking years she's known her. She's never been like this. So this is weird for her reality. And she's like, "Fuck this, I'm popping up." Okay. So reality pops up over at Miss D's house. And right before she gets ready to knock on the door, Miss D opens up the door in her club fit. She cute as shit. And reality like, "Where you going, bitch?" And all of a sudden, a girl pops from behind her. And reality like, "Who the fuck is that?" And she like, "Oh my goodness." So reality, this is Kim. Kim, this is reality. Reality like, "I don't know that bitch." She grabs Miss D by the arm and snatches her to the side. "Bitch, you don't know this fucking person. How the hell you gonna invite this girl to your real house, bitch? Like, who gives people they don't fucking know their address? You don't know this damn girl." And Miss D snatched away like, "Girl, you doing the most now. Like, goddamn, you clearly see it's a girl, just like she said she was when she was texting me. Like, this is our first meet and greet. We just hanging out." She like, "You ain't never met this bitch before. This is your first meet and greet, and you gave her your address?" She was like, "Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna give her my address because we plan on meeting up at the club, but they charge like $30 a call." And she was just like, she didn't want to pay, you know what I'm saying, to park and try to pay to get in and pay for drinks. So she said, would it be fine if she rode with me? I told her it'd be fine. I gave her my address. It's no big deal. It is a big fucking deal. You don't know this goddamn girl. And Miss D again say, you just jealous. Like, goddamn. Don't be mad because I have more friends than just you. Reality clutched her pearls. Oh, bitch. Miss D walk off. She tell Kim, come on, Kim. Kim looks at Reality like, and she walks off. Reality like, the fact that she's my bestie is the only reason I won't push that bitch down that hill, down that hill of the motherfucking heel she got on. Like, that's the only reason I won't embarrass her ass out here like that right now. So don't go home. She'll go home and I'm gonna leave that shit alone. And that's what she do. She go home, she don't say shit. Kim and Miss D at the club, they get in, they turned up. You know what I'm saying? They having drinks, back-to-back drink after drink after drink after drink. And in the process of all that going on, they get separated. Kim can't find Miss D, and Miss D can't find Kim. Like, it's a big club, there's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So she can't find Kim. So now, you know, she's getting to the point where she's so drunk, she's getting like dizzy. So she picks up her phone and she calls Reality. She's like, Reality, you know what I'm saying? I'm drunk as fuck. Like, I can't drive. I don't want to have an accident. And Reality, like, I'm on the way. You know what I'm saying? Reality get up out her bed. She goes and picks up Miss D and she brings Miss D home. She helps Miss D in the house. She take her inside. She holds Miss D hair while Miss D throw up in the toilet. She changes Miss D clothes and she puts Miss D in the bed before she go home. She get home. She go to sleep. That morning, Miss D get up, head banging, major fucking hangover. Head banging like hell. She thinks about what happened last night. Like, oh, fuck, I lost Kim. So she picks up her phone and she goes to text Kim because her and Kim ain't really had no conversation over the phone. They always been texting. So she texts Kim, but her messages are bouncing back as undeliverable. Okay. It happens a couple times, so she decides to call the number. She called the number and then it said this number is not in service. It's not a working number. That's weird. What the fuck? But, of course, Miss D just thinks maybe she lost her phone in the club last night and decided to get it turned off because she couldn't find it. Whatever. No big deal. No big deal. It's nothing like that. And she goes into the kitchen to fix her something to drink. And the most rancid smell hit her nose like something died. Like, it almost made her throw up when the smell hit her nose. Like, right in the living between the living room and the kitchen. She's like, what the fuck? So she runs into the kitchen. She's looking in the refrigerator. She's looking in the freezer. She's smelling everything. There's nothing in the fucking refrigerator or freezer. You know what I'm saying? She's checking the trash. Like, it's not the trash. She can't figure this shit out. Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. She goes to the door. It's Reality with coffee and bagels. Bitch, you must have known I needed something to drink and eat. Like, thank you. She comes on in. She's like, come on in. And, you know, Miss D goes sit on the couch and Reality comes in, but she comes in slow. She looking around the house all slow and shit. She's like, bitch, something's off in this fucking house. And Miss D like, girl, ain't nothing off, honey. Come on, just come on, sit down. But Reality don't move. She focused. She like, bitch, the fuck is that smell? And she like, girl, I don't know. I checked the food. I checked my refrigerator. I checked the trash. It was none of that shit. I don't know where the smell came from. And Reality's eyes got me. She like, so it ain't the food or the trash? She like, no, it's not the food or the trash. Reality like, bitch, something is majorly off in this motherfucker. And Miss D like, look, don't start that voodoo shit, man. Like, for real, Reality, I ain't even had coffee yet. Like, can I at least get coffee before you get crazy? Like, I ain't got time for this shit. And Reality looked at her and rolled her eyes. But she came on in the house, but she was still looking around like, something ain't fucking right. You know what I'm saying? And then Miss D like, yeah, girl. So last night, thank you so much for helping me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was drunk as shit. I ain't gonna try to drive home. And the whole time she talking to Reality started combing this fucking room. She just looking around like she knows some shit is off in here. You know what I'm saying? She just started looking around. And Miss D was like, yeah, girl, thank you so much for bringing me home and helping me out. She was like, I don't know what the fuck happened to Kim. Like, me and Kim got separated and I couldn't find her. And then this morning I get up and I try to call her phone. Maybe like her phone is, her number not working. And, she ain't texting me back. In reality, look back at her ass and she was like, so her phone ain't working. Like, a number you was just texting her on all of a sudden ain't working no more. And she was like, maybe she lost her phone in the club, you know what I'm saying? Decided to have it turned off. And, that's probably what it is. I probably hear from her, you know what I'm saying? In reality, like, you know what I think? I think, and before she can say what she think, Miss D phone ring. She like, oh, that must be her right there. So Miss D hit the speaker button. She answered it on speaker. Hello? When she say hello, the voice on the other line say, where the fuck she at, bitch? Whoa. Reality and Miss D looking at each other like, the fuck? Miss D like, excuse me? She like, you heard what the fuck I said? Where the fuck she at, bitch? I ain't playing with you. Who you, baby? You clearly got the wrong motherfucking number. I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to. The girl say, Kim, quit fucking playing with me. Where the fuck she at, bitch? I ain't playing. Reality jumps in. Hold on, bitch. This ain't Kim's phone. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but you ain't finna be talking all reckless like that on the fucking phone. And the girl was like, you lying. I know Tasia with you, Kim. Quit fucking playing, Kim. Tell me what the fuck my sister is. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Like, the girl is going off on the other line. And reality is like, what the fuck? Like, who did you fuck with last night? Like, what you got going on? And Miss D is like allowing the girl to snap, because the girl is going like 1,000 miles a minute going off on Miss D ass. And Miss D allowed her to snap and she got done. Miss D was like, look, I don't know who you is, but I'm not Kim. She was like, I'm not Kim. Kim ain't with me. I ain't seen Kim since last night. I'm not Kim. I don't even really know Kim like that. And the girl was like, so you don't know Kim? She was like, no, I don't really know Kim like that. She was like, do you know a girl named Tasia? She was like, no, I don't know a girl named Tasia. You know what I'm saying? She like, I don't know. I ain't got no friends named Tasia. And the girl was like, well, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm just really pissed off. I'm sick of this shit. I'm gonna fuck her up when I find her. She like, if you say you don't know her like that, then stay the fuck away from her. She dangerous. Reality homes in. What the fuck you mean she dangerous? She's dangerous. Like, this bitch done something to my sister. The bitch is dangerous. What? Like, what you talking about? She was like, so my sister met this bitch like a year and like 6 months ago. She like, me and my sister were close. We talked about every fucking thing. She was like, and then one day my sister came to me and she told me about this bitch that texted her on a random fucking text message. You know what I'm saying? She was like, hey, Danielle, how you been? It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, and my sister told her she had the wrong number, but the girl started a conversation with her and they quickly became friends. She was like, so quick that my sister didn't even tell me about this shit. For real? She like, yes. She was like, so, my sister was dealing with the girl. She was texting back and forth, and I kept telling my sister that shit is weird. Don't be texting that fucking girl. You don't even know if that's really a girl and everything. She was like, my sister was so quick to be like, you don't know her. You know what I'm saying? We cool. We got a lot in common and all this shit. She was like, then one night my sister decided she was going to go meet the girl. She was like, the girl came over to my sister's house. She was like, and I asked my sister why she was there, because my sister asked me to watch her daughter while she go out. You know what I'm saying? But I never knew she was going out with this Kim girl. She like, I thought my sister had a date. I was like, I was watching my niece. It's no problem. She like, until the girl comes to the fucking door and her sister opened the door and it's Kim. And she asked her sister, like, who the fuck is that? And that's when her sister told her, it's Kim, the girl I've been texting. And her sister snapped on her. Like, you should have never gave that bitch your address. What if she sent somebody over here to do something to you? But her sister defended her. She defended Kim. She wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Her sister had a big heart. She wouldn't do that. She like, her sister went out with her, you know what I'm saying? They decided to go to the movies because she said that Kim was suggesting that they go to the club, but Tasia wasn't a club goer. The club wasn't her scene. So she was like, we could either do a restaurant or the movies. And Kim was like, the movies. We could meet up at the movies and go see a movie together. Cool. That's what they did. They met up at the movie and they went to see a movie together. In the middle of the movie, Kim said she had to use the bathroom. She got up and left and she never came back. Now, Of course, Tasia had no idea what was going on, why she did that, any of that shit. She was texting her when she didn't come back, no response. So Tasia went on home. She said a few days after that, Tasia called her screaming about, something's going on in her house. So she said she goes over to the house. She said Tasia was beat the fuck up. She was like, it looked like somebody had did a number on Tasia ass. And she was like, Tasia, what the fuck happened? And Tasia was like, she said she was acting paranoid. She was like, something's in my house. It's been attacking me. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That shit is scary. Her hair was falling out, like all kind of crazy shit. So she said her sister was telling her that she wanted her to be with her because she was going to reach out to like a psychic or somebody to come over to the house and tell her what's going on. And she said she didn't believe that shit. The family didn't believe that shit. Everybody thought Tasia was losing her fucking mind. She was like, but to, have her sister back and, just be there to tell her sister, see, this shit is all in your head. She decided she would be there with her. Psychic comes over. Sure as shit, the psychic comes over and say, somebody has placed a curse on you. You have an accursed object in your house. And if you don't get it out, it can cause your death. And she's like, what am I looking for? What did it look like? And the psychic couldn't tell her what the fuck it looked like. She just like, know that it ain't yours. Whatever you find, it ain't gonna belong to you. You know what I'm saying? So it should look out of place because you know your own shit. It should look out of place. It's not gonna, belong to you. She said somebody brought this into your home for this purpose. And the first thing that came to Tasia's sister mind was, Kim, this bitch came to your house and she done this shit. You know what I'm saying? So the lady told Tasia she either need to get the girl to come get that shit, get Kim to come get that shit out of her house, or she need to find it herself, or it could end up in her death. So the psychic left, and of course, April was telling her, that's bullshit. I don't think that's what's going on. Maybe you need to go to the doctor. But Tasia was adamant. That's what it is. That's what's going on. And she said Tasia told her she was going to find fucking Kim because ain't no way possible for her to know where Kim put that shit in her house. So she like, I'm going to find Kim. I'll talk to you later. I'm finna go over here where, I know we was at the club and she knew a couple people over there. I'm finna go over there. Okay, cool. April said that was the last time she seen or heard from Tasia, and that was a year ago. She said she was kind of happy when she seen the number. She said because her cousin seen Kim and Miss D in the club last night, and her cousin took Kim's phone. She said she had Kim's phone. She was going through the messages, and when she seen Kim had said, "Hey Tasia," she thought that was the number for Tasia. So that's why she called Miss D, thinking that, Miss D was Tasia, and she'll be able to talk to her sister again, or at least Kim. She thought one of them would be at that number, and she said that's why she called. She was like, but I was hoping that my sister answered this phone. I was really hoping she answered this phone. She said, because now at this point, I'm losing hope. I think my sister's dead. And it's like, why would you think some shit like that? She was like, because of the curse, I think my sister's dead. And what I found out since my sister been gone. Well, what the fuck have you found out? She said after doing some research on Kim and, the information that they was talking about and the text messages and, rendering all that shit back, she ended up finding out that Kim was from Columbus, Georgia. Kim was from Columbus, Georgia. And Kim had been involved in a strange death a year prior to her meeting Tasia. And apparently, it was the same situation. A girl met Kim, and her and Kim went out, and then this girl just died in one of the weirdest fucking ways that police couldn't even say how she died. It was just weird as fuck. And, after going through this girl's phone, they realized through these text messages that Kim was the one she had been talking to the most, who she had been texting the most, and 9 out of 10, who she was likely with, and, all this shit. They was reading her messages, and she was talking pretty much the same thing to people. Something's attacking me, I'm hearing shit, and, police chalked that shit up to her being, But the girl, it was a weird death, and Kim was involved. A year prior to her hooking up with Tasia. She said, but the funny thing about that shit was the police said that when Kim started fucking with this other girl, when she started fucking with Tasia, she spoke to Tasia like Tasia was the girl from the death. So if Toots was the girl from the weird death, she texts Tasia like, "Hey Toots, how you been?" You know what I'm saying? Like she's talking to Toots, even though she knows Toots have died. She's reaching out like on some wrong number shit. "Hey Toots, how you been?" And that's how Tasia ended up saying, wrong number, and they started their conversation. Now the whole time this girl is saying this shit, Miss D is in shock, like, "You lying, like you lying." The girl, "No, I don't believe that shit." And before she can say I don't believe that, Miss D is punched in the face so hard that it knocks her off the edge of her couch. Like, boom. Because at this point, reality is running around the house. She's looking for this cursed object. She knows it's in there. She can feel it. She know. So she running around looking, and all of a sudden, Miss D go flying off the back of the fucking couch. I'm talking about the lick was so loud, you would have thought somebody was standing in her face and was like, "Bow!" It was so loud. Reality looked back, and Miss D is on the floor. Her nose is bleeding. She like, "What the fuck?" And she tries to sit up, and it happens again, like, bow! She hits the floor, and she like, "Reality!" She's screaming for reality. "Reality, help me!" And all of a sudden, she just started getting beat repeatedly, like, boom, 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 all over her body. You can just see her like balling up and crunching up, trying to block herself, and you can hear these licks. This shit is sounding off as if she had no clothes on, like every lick was loud as shit. Pow, pow. And reality is running rampant around this fucking house, trying to find this goddamn object. She knows it's in there. She felt that shit when she first came in the house. So reality runs over by the door, and she was like that. She felt that shit the strongest over there. She started going through coats that was hanging up, coat pockets, everything. She got to the fucking case, the little case that holds umbrellas people have in their houses, where you just drop your little umbrella in that little holder right there by the front door. She gets to the umbrella holder. She turns it upside down, and a fucking Juju bag falls out. A little satchel falls out of this fucking bag with hair that looks just like Miss D hair tied around this shit for the string. And it's in this fucking, she pulled that shit out and it hit the ground. She jumped back. She like, "Bitch, that's a Juju bag." Like instantly, reality knew what the fuck it was. And it's like, she's like, "Oh my God," she knew how serious that shit was the whole time. Miss D is still getting hit repeatedly. Like bad. You can hear April on the phone screaming, like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And Miss D is screaming her head off, like, "Stop it, stop it, stop it." Reality grabbed that goddamn Juju bag. She ran outside, like on the concrete, and she set the Juju bag on fire. That shit burned, and then the powder that was on the inside fell out on the ground. She threw that whole shit on the ground, ran up on the porch, got some lighter fluid, poured that shit on top, and set that shit on fire. The fire burned black. It burned black for like a good 20 minutes, and then it was like, poof, and all of a sudden it was regular fire. And when she did that shit, she goes back in the house, and Miss D is out. She's knocked the fuck out. So they call the ambulance and everything. They get the ambulance there. She goes to the hospital, and they ask her what happened, what happened, and she was just like, "I guess somebody came in the house when I had my door open. I didn't know I was attacked." You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was a man or a woman. I didn't see a face. They grabbed me from behind. They was not finna tell them exactly what the fuck happened in their house. Not at all. But they told them that she was attacked inside her house by somebody she couldn't see. You know what I'm saying? She had a description for the hospital when they asked what this person looked like. But she had like 2 broken ribs. Her nose was broke. Her jaw was broke. This shit beat the fuck out of Miss D ass. And reality stayed with her in the hospital the whole time. She thanked reality for finding that goddamn Juju bag. Because had reality not found that shit would have beat her to death. If reality wasn't there, she probably would have been beat to death in that fucking house. But reality, her and her family dabbed in, voodoo roots. They knew all about them Juju bags and spiritual baths. She dealt in all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But she just, when she brought it to Miss D would say that crazy shit. So she never really spoke on it around Miss D. But this day, she felt that shit strong as fuck in the house. She knew something wasn't right from the time she set foot in that fucking house. Needless to say, Miss D never heard from Kim ever again. I'm pretty sure Kim probably went on to find her next fucking victim, thinking Miss D would never find that goddamn Juju bag, and she'll die too. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, April assumed Tasia has died. They haven't heard from Tasia. She's like, my sister wouldn't go a whole year. not talking to us, not calling us, and they haven't heard from Tasia. So in her head, from what that psychic said, if she didn't get rid of that cursed object, she was gonna die from it. That girl never went back to the house to look for that shit. She just tried to find Kim. So she could have been driving and this shit attacked her while she was driving, drove off a bridge, and nobody knows anything. They had never heard from Tasia again. So I'm pretty sure the next text message or the next victim is gonna go something like, "Hey Miss D, been a while, how you been?" So just a little story for those random messages that come through your phone from people that seem so nice and friendly. Might want to be careful of that shit because everybody ain't got good intentions when they text you. Some people may just know who you are and pretending to not know who you are. So just do what I do. Don't answer none of them motherfuckers. I don't give a damn who it is. Don't answer none of them motherfuckers. I had the same phone number for 12 years. Anybody new text me, obviously is on some bullshit. They know exactly who I am because I had the same number for 12 years. If you touch me talking about, "Hey Keisha," nah, motherfucker, Keisha ain't had it number in 12 fucking years. You clearly know ain't no Keisha on this line. So I don't answer none of that shit at all. Like, at all. But I suggest you not do it either. So, yes, reality saved you, Miss D. Y'all are back thick as thieves, close as fuck. And y'all have a saying now, no new friends. That's what y'all say. No new friends. It's just y'all. It's just y'all. No new friends. And if there is a person that try to infiltrate that circle, it got to be 2 votes for your ass to get voted in. Everybody got to agree that you okay. So, no new friends around here. So, yeah. I got my cousin back 100, okay? And that was you guys' last story of the night. I hope y'all enjoyed the story. Did you go up and tip your auntie? Did you go up and tip your auntie? Y'all know that was a fire-ass story. Y'all can't tell me that wasn't no fire-ass story to earn. I ain't earned a tip behind that. I ain't earned a tip behind that fire-ass story. I ain't earned a tip behind that fire-ass story. These motherfuckers are incorrigible. Wow. That's wild. It's cool. Okay, Tay. It is Janasia, Parnisa, Chastain, Reality, Jasmine, Evelyn, Tay, Nicole, and Sweet Tea. You got them, Tay? That's fucked up how y'all want to tip y'all auntie on that story. That was a badass story, was it not? Was it not a badass story? That was a fire-ass story, was it not?
It was.
It was, and I told it so beautifully. So beautifully.
Had it any other way.
So beautifully. And it didn't even earn a tip. That story did not even earn a tip.
You know why? You know why? That's because when Friday hit.
Girl, whatever. The highest bid was Chastain. Chastain was the highest bid with $25. Thank you, Ken to a T. Hey, you heard me, Marcus? Chastain won, yes. So that girl was just going around putting curses on random people. I guess that's what she was doing. I don't know if, she's getting $25 or $30, Marcus. She just added another $5. Thank you, Chastain. So it's $30, Marcus. For you, Sweet Tea, I don't know what the fuck her benefit was. I don't know what she getting out of this shit. But she's been doing, apparently, from what April research has come up with, that wasn't the first fucking time. And I'm pretty sure Miss D ain't gonna be the last fucking time. So watch your phones on this random, hey, how you doing? And you don't know these motherfuckers, period. Any job gonna call your ass. If they don't call you, they're gonna email, okay? Ain't no job gonna text your ass through WhatsApp or none of that, okay? So be careful. Yes, so Reality said the smell was, she could tell that it was something demonic that was in the house from what that girl put in the house. She said that the fact that the smell wasn't coming from no food, the trash, that shit wasn't right. Like, you don't just walk in your house and smell ass and ain't nobody fucking. Right. you know what I'm saying? That's just a weird fucking smell. And she knew that rancid smells and shit like that be tied to demonic presence, like demonic entities. You know what I'm saying? Like things that are tied to like demonic entities are like rancid smells of like dead shit. You know what I'm saying? Or finding dead shit, like birds dying around your house, you know, or your pet dying. Those are demonic signs. Those are some signs to let your ass know this ain't Casper. And this damn show ain't Ernest trying to find his way home. This is Sulfur. That's another one. Like, these are real motherfucking people that are trying to, like, these are demons trying to get into your fucking life. So that's what reality said that was going on. That's why the smell was just off of her. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they are thick as thieves now, and they don't. Thank you, Marcus. And Marcus is now the biggest tipper and the biggest tipper of the night.
Before it's time to go, let me show them how it's done.
Yes, he is the biggest tipper of the night with $32 right over you. Chastain with $2 right over you. So, yes, that's what she thought it was all connected to. That's how she felt. I believe her. If her family dealing that type of shit, then I believe her. So, if that's what, you know, I know when I see a couple of these shows, they be saying that, you know, that type of shit is connected to demonic, not so much as a bad spirit, but demonic. So, good thing she found it and everything was all good. No new friends are allowed in their little clique. And yeah, everybody survived except for Tasia that, you know, anybody knows. Her sister has a good feeling that the same demise that this last girl had, her sister has had. So she just can't prove it or find her. But that was you guys' last story of the night. Thank you guys so much for story time. I greatly appreciate y'all being here with me. Thursday story time is going to be even more the bomb, even more cooler stories. I think I'm going to do some more, look up some more doppelganger story. You know, y'all more than welcome to suggest what type of stories y'all are looking for. I'll go through the bunches and see if I can find them. But thank y'all so much for joining me for story time. I greatly appreciate it. I love you guys with everything in me. You guys are the reason I do this shit. And y'all know my motto: stay safe, social distance, and don't slap the sleeves off a bitch unless she earns it. I love y'all. Stay safe. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And if they do, what you do? Call Orchid Man, because Auntie didn't put no fucking bugs in your bed. I won't eat your bed. Okay, love you. Bye.